Wow. Shocking move made today, moments ago, and that nobody saw this coming. And if you say that you saw this coming, I say that you're lying. The Minnesota Vikings are trading away, or have traded away, Harrison Phillips, nose tackle Harrison Phillips, to the Jets for a 2026 sixth round pick and a swap of picks in 2027. This, according to Tom Pelissero. Also, the Vikings agree to pay half of his salary, 3.7 of his $7.4 million owed in 2025. This caught me out of nowhere. And this says two things to me exactly. Not one of two things, but both are applicable here. My theory, based off of this move. They must feel really good about Tyrion Ingram Dawkins, or they must feel really good about Jalen Redmond. One of those two guys. Jalen Redmond, he's a nose tackle, certainly fits the bill, but they feel good about not just the starters, but also the depth at the interior defensive line. So that's number one. Number two, this to me is a setup play. The alley-oop is up in the air. Where's the dunk coming from? And I feel like the Vikings have been very vocal, or at least reports have been very vocal on the Vikings and what seems to be a desperate search for wide receivers. With the current state of wide receivers the Vikings are at right now, with Addison's suspension, Jalen Naylor, Lucky Jackson. After Jefferson, you don't really have much. TJ Hawkinson, of course. But you can't win games with it. Or the first three games that you're playing, if you're going to go 2-1 or even better, 3-0, you can't win those games by just running the football and throwing short middle passes or even intermediate routes to TJ Hawkinson. Although if you don't make any moves, you are going to be stuck with that option only. This to me seems to be a setup for another move to trade for a wide receiver. And I'm thinking to myself, the Vikings, they already have $26.5 million in cap space still to work with right now. What expensive receiver would they go after? Or maybe it's not a receiver, maybe it's multiple receivers they're going after. But for the sake of this topic, and hey, they're trying to go after a big name receiver, the only guy I could think about is Tyreek Hill. If you think about it, he's had issues with the Dolphins, hinting that he wants out and then saying, actually, never mind, I'm good. There's a bit of a dilemma between the two parties, Tyreek Hill and the Miami Dolphins, that maybe they would want to trade him, although maybe Coach McDaniel feels pressure where, hey, we got to win games. We got to win a playoff game. We need to get better. Trading away Tyreek Hill is the complete opposite of what it is that's going to help us reach our goal. But if there is a big name receiver out there that's expensive, to me, it's Tyreek Hill. And even though you're going to have Jordan Addison after the first three games, you figure it the hell out between Jets, Addison, and Tyreek Hill if this were to happen. And maybe it's not Tyreek Hill, but something else is happening. Something else is afoot. There is no way in hell that they just wanted to trade Harrison Phillips just for the hell of it. All right, we're done here. No, you're not. What are you up to, Kwesi Adafo-Mensah and Kevin O'Connell? Tyreek Hill? I sure hope so. We'll see you next time. Your thoughts in the comments section below.